we are back on the Hytale world once again, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Off camera, I got a little bit busy and probably a little bit carried away with well, some vines and some leaves. And this is my first time introducing berry bushes into the tree house. And to be honest, I think once they fruit, if they ever do fruit, they will look pretty nice. The other thing that you'll also notice is I got a little bit carried away and got a little bit more moss to try and fill in the entirety of this wall. But I fell short. I can't lie, but I want to say this was around 3 stacks of moss blocks. So yeah, just imagine how long that took to get. Anyway, I have been reading the comments of the previous episodes, and well, I just want to clarify that I record these episodes at least 2 days in advance before they come out. So you're not going to see this, what I'm filming right now, until 2 days time for me. So make that make sense. Anyhow, one of the comments that I got was regarding adding a lantern to the underside of my treehouse's diving board. And well, in order to do that, I'm gonna need to get some of this and head down here. So let's open up this and break this like so. And we will just plop that right there. Okay, yeah, sure. Was it worth my block falling all the way down to the bottom? Nope. But I'm sure it's gonna look good. I'm hopeful. I think it fell somewhere around here. Yes, it did indeed. I do wonder how disorientating this staircase is for some of you. I do apologize if it's a little bit dizzy inducing. I apologize. Anyway, the squiggles are looking pretty darn cute, and that leads me on to another comment that I got, and that was regarding getting bigger animals for the pen. Now, of course, the other day, I thought I would be very cool and just collect a handful of small baby animals. And I probably didn't clarify that that was all I was intending to do. I wasn't trying to get the big ones. I just wanted something to liven it up a little bit. Well, we've got a lot of different animals now, but it will never, ever be enough. So just out of interest, I think I've got all of my portals used. So what I'm going to actually need to do is I'm going to have to break some of my portals. So if I take this one right here and just temporarily place it in here and name it Zoo like so, I am going to set it to go to the tree for the time being. And then I'm going to grab this one right here like so, and then run all the way back down here and change the destination within this portal to nothing. I think it automatically does it, but we just want to be absolutely certain. And yes, it goes absolutely nowhere. And then I just place this portal down like so and make this head to the zoo. And yeah. It works. One thing that may or may not help me in this task is a feedback. So we are going to take this on our little adventure. Now, how does one even get to a distance where we can get different animals? Well, I think we are going to need to do a little walk all the way to our temple portal in this general direction. Excuse me, 𝗬𝗂𝗶𝗯𝗲𝗿, not today. Nuh-uh. I am not gonna fight you. And what do we have over here if it isn't just a little frog? Hello there, little frog. Come to me. And also, I saw you, little chick. You're also now mine. And hey there, little Fluffy. I will happily take you. And sorry, little piggy, you are now mine. And also, you're also now mine. We haven't got a horse that we can ride. Come back. I don't have a carrot. Oh my gosh. And I pledge from now on that I shall always carry a carrot so I can get a horse whenever I need one. And let's head to the snowy biome like so. If you're wondering what type of animal I am trying to obtain, well, I don't really have an answer for you. I can't lie. So in order to make this very very interesting. I'm gonna need to find something quite unique. But I guess I may as well get some of these blue crystal shards and also a sapphire. That's pretty cool to have. And well, a Yeti isn't exactly what I had in mind. So we're just gonna we're gonna bob and weave this real quick. And what do I have down here? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just get this real quick. What? I don't think I've seen anything quite like this before. This is minutely bewildering. I can't lie. Hey there, little guy. What is this? Marble brick smooth? I might as well take some of the crystal shards. But I've only ever come across one of these like deep in a cave. I've not come across one on the side of a mountain. A repair kit? Wow. And what about this? I'll happily take those berries. Wow. I may as well take all of these little valuables down here and I'll let them keep their little booties over there. And I will definitely take some of this. And there's a hidden chest. I'll take the thorium every day of the week. Nothing to see here. I have a feeling that these two will do pretty nicely, actually. So let's plop this down like this. And let's see if we can convince them to walk through the portal. Bye-bye. And likewise, we'll do the same with this one. Let's see if we can just give them positive encouragement to wander in over here before the Skelly Bob. Skeleton, this is not the time. I'm sorry. And what is this little spire that I see over here? This is are they trying to copy my treehouse? Is that what's going on over here? Oh my gosh, I didn't see those. Oh, I was like, what is that sound? And turns out they're not friendly. Oh my gosh, there's another wolf. Okie dokie. You know, now that I've been able to park all my way around to dodge these wolves, it does look slightly familiar. But that being said, I don't remember being ambushed the last time I came along here. And there doesn't seem to be much of value, so I'm gonna choose to not pick this fight. But what do we have over here? Do you mind? I am trying to find my little deer. You're kind of ruining the vibe. Wolfie, just go away. Go away. Oh my gosh, don't go for my deer. These skelly bobs have no manners at all. What? Leave me alone. I don't really have a plan on how to round them up, but what I am thinking is that I want to put the portal down immediately so that then there is at least a goal for me to round them towards. So if I can just flank them like so and get on this angle of them, maybe, just maybe, they'll run the other way. Okay, this is actually a lot easier than I thought. That was one already. Okay, so we got to go far away and then get on the exact opposite side of the portal and flank like so. That did not work. Okay, the deer is right there. Let's just take it this way. Hey there, we just wanna be your friend. You were so close to the portal, dear. Oh my gosh. Of course it'll just walk in. I mean, of course it would. I guess what I shall do is just head back over to the pen and see how it's working out. But first, there is a little sheep over here. Let's see. I do kind of want a little sheepy. I'm just gonna go up here and around and down. That's the strategy. Let's see. Come on, little sheep. Come on. You know you want to. You want to come to the little zoo. No, you'll go in whether you like it or not. Yes, there we go. You know, I don't think we have a secondary sheep. And if I am wanting to do some mathematics with the population and multiply, then I'm definitely gonna need a secondary sheep. So let's see how this has worked out for the little pen over here. I can see my feathered friends. I can see my fluffy. What about the deer? Deer, and deer. Cool. Well, good day to you. Would you like to join the pen? I'll give you a one-way ticket. Just head along in there like so. Yeah, that's all you've got to do. Thank you very much. So if I'm not mistaken, we've got at least 2 of these. We've got 2 of those. We definitely have 2 of those. We've got 2 of those. We've got 2 of those. We've got the mice. We've got the... Oh, we have the new frog that I got. Let's just plop this down like so. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Chick. Hello, frog. And another little piggy and another little cow. In my opinion, this pen is getting a little bit crowded. We might need to do something about that sooner rather than later. But for now, at least we've got a little collection to start with. So let me just get this portal like so. And it is a shame that I can't tame the deer. They just look so darn cool. And I can't get anywhere near them. But hey, at least this is one job done for now. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I do not want to be fighting a bear, especially near my animals. This is not the time or place, little bear. Nope. Not today. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I can't remember where this was, so I'm just gonna put it down like yeah, sure it was about there. And I shall put a portal right here. And I didn't actually come up with a name for my little kingdom that we're kind of creating here. So for now, I'm going to call it base. But if anyone has an opinion on what I shall call my kingdom, you know, leave a comment down below. I will happily criticize the bad ones and happily accept the good one. And maybe I should just move my portal to be here. It kind of makes a little bit more sense to be nearer the chests. So let's call this one tree as always. Can I spell? Probably not. But yeah, that'll work. With my inventory now cleaned and night now here and gone, I think it's time to do a little bit more development inside of the tree house. Now, I think it was in yesterday's video, I actually found something that I wanted to build into, which I didn't think fitted into the narrative that I was trying to tell in yesterday's episode. So I actually patched it up, and it was whatever was behind here, like so. And in my mind, this is the most perfect area for me to build out into if we wanted another layer. At face value, it's not really that exciting, but that being said, I did want to expand out in another direction just in case something were to happen update-wise that required me to have a smaller little area. And of course up here, it's pretty grand, it's pretty spectacular, and it's kind of a mid-range kind of area. And up at the top, it's a bigger area. Of course, the major downside with down here is the lack of a barrier, which I think we can work on right here and right now. Now, the way that I did the barrier up here was with windows and with fences. So let's see, I don't have any over in that chest, but maybe, just maybe, we've got some gates. We don't have anything in there. Nothing in there. We've got a little bit here and a little bit there, but that seems to probably be it. So let's get some logs, which we are actually very, very low on. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, what? You see, chat, I was under the impression that we had a lot more. I can't lie. Oh. This is gonna be fun. Now, due to how this treehouse is constructed, I am missing a block right here, which would be the block that I would ideally place these there, and you know, it make more sense. So we are just gonna have to ignore that for the time being. And wow, how long has that been there? Or is that intentional? Was that intentional? I don't know. I can't remember. I think that was intentional. Hold up. What? See, this is the issue where building one of these little areas and then forgetting about it for a little while can be a little bit annoying. By the looks of things, I need to bring that in, actually. I'm pretty certain that that's actually meant to be... Oh! I'm pretty certain that these 2 blocks are meant to be switcherooed. Oh my. See, I blame this on the comment section. No one noticed this. Wow. How could you let me live with this? Wow. So that goes down like that. And then this goes like that. And we'll carry this around like this. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another one missing here. What? Okay, this is really on you, chat. I can't lie. This is a you problem. So I'm starting to sense that I'm gonna need to plant some trees. This is, I don't want to have to cut down more trees. I think I'm gonna cut these ash trees down. I don't need any more leaves. I definitely got a fair few the other day. Even yesterday I got a fair amount. We'll just get rid of these. They're not really that necessary right this second. And since I need a bunch of these dry wood trees, I'm gonna just take the L on this one and plant as many as I can. Sure, we'll go with that. And with a little hydration and snacky break, it's been, I want to say maybe an hour of just AFKing. I'm sorry, I wanted my stuff to grow. So let's see, let's hope. Let's plop down here like so. And I should have looked towards the trees before making the jump down, but I'm feeling quite positive. So let's harvest this tree like so. And we'll also harvest this one. And then also this one. Fingers crossed that this is the only one that is missing. And I'm gonna need some more fences, actually. I don't know how I feel about how bland this is looking, but maybe it looks better on camera than it does in-game, which I would be surprised about, but it just feels like there's a lot of beige tones and not a lot of detail. I half wonder if I need to go and get some lanterns to light up the vicinity, similarly to how I did it up at the top. See, I've got these lanterns and beams. I think I could create those pretty quickly. Let's see, I can make some of those. I'm gonna make an extra one just for continuity. It's nice to have a nice round number. So maybe I'll put a lantern like so. And of course, this is going on top of the corner piece, which is the plank. Do I have a plank here? Yes, I do. I'll plop this right here like that. The situation is this is a even number and not an odd number, so we don't really have a central pole. So maybe, just maybe, what I'm gonna need to do is I don't know how disgusting this is gonna look. I can already tell that it's not what we're gonna be wanting. So I guess we'll just settle for whatever I have created here. It does look pretty nice. I can't lie, walking through this little entranceway like so, it's there is a magic to it. There really is. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's been pretty cozy and pretty comfortable, but you know what time it is. Be sure to join the Discord server. Bye!